Something that's really special about music is that it has the power to awaken memories. And, well, sometimes other things have the power to awaken music memories. In specific, some of you who have seen the previous series know exactly what I'm talking about, provided that I decide to keep it up. I'm up in the air about that. I will think about it. For now, we're gonna keep it for just a little bit longer. And I think it's a very possibly bad idea, but you know what? I cling to nostalgia a little too much, and I think one day I will finally have the closure to say, yes, that era is over. This one stays. So let's continue on with continuing this era.
I followed that truck all the way to Winter's Tower, but there was like a dozen identical trucks in the parking garage. I couldn't tell which one was mine.
Oh, this is the cool part. So tell us what you did then.
I didn't have a choice. I had to go into the tower and investigate.
Breaking and entering. Pure night watcher.
I had to find out what was going on, didn't I?
By sneaking into an office building owned by Maximilian Winters, one of the 3 richest and most powerful men in the world.
But dude, he got all kinds of intel, right? Tell us what happened next, Raph.
And we're all to blame. Gone too far, from pride to shame. We're trying so hard, we're dying in vain. We're hopeless, sleepless, full and blind. It's all we are. We want it all. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist pulling up the song and jamming along to it while my mic was on mute. I'm not finishing this song. Oh man. Especially since I don't think I can... actually, to be honest, I wasn't particularly great the first time singing through. But I had a lot of fun. And I had music blasting in the background. I do not have the luxury of being able to blast the music in the background. God, I wish. But instead we got the regular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack for the backing, which is lovely, by the way. It's really atmospheric. What's not atmospheric is not being able to freaking breathe. Let me breathe. I am so sorry that I probably assaulted your ears like that.
I wanted to keep it that way. There were a bunch of security prisoners with other items.
Ah, losers. My least favorite thing. Oh, that was smooth. That was the smoothest I've gone with those stupid lasers. I have a special relationship with this stupid building. I can't remember what song I was at by the time I did this battle the last time. But I'm pretty sure I got to a Britney Spears song at some point. Which was pretty sick, if you ask me. Okay, remember. If I did the thing, if I knew what button to push, I would know what to do. Oh right, I forgot I can do that. I forgot I can just push buttons and just stab. For example, ow. That did almost nothing. New speedrun strat. Spam the B button. Worth it. It's fun to experiment with these things. Because you never know what you're gonna find out. For one thing, I forgot that pressing B was an excellent strategy.
Good. It's getting crowded in this place anyway.
Whoop. Man, these camera angles. I feel like I'm repeating something. Oh gosh. Ah, yes. The great outdoors. I bet there's a way to skip that. Probably not. I wish. There's probably a way, but I don't want to look for it right now. Not on camera. Maybe off camera, but not here. Not here. It's too painful.
Is there ever a time you missed your brothers, Raphael?
Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Slight drift. Bap, 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 bap. Like a glove. And now we get to see the side scroll, which I am extremely grateful for side scrolling sections, because then there's only a few times where I have to actually like pay attention to the ow. Like for example, this oh no. I can't see it. I can't see it. Oops. Well, that's awkward. Interesting. Ah, the elevator.
I think it was safer outside. Good news,
Alright,
guys.
time to go get stabbed. Let's see how fast we can get stabbed. Let's go. Maybe it's one, two. Nope. Time to shake my Wiimote like a maraca. You know what I should use? A helpful little button. It's called Z. You can't dodge arrows though. Hey, can we get out of the camera's face? The cameraman's probably like, bruh. Ow! Remember, roll away from your enemies. And don't get up in the cameraman's face. It's rude. There's an enemy right here. We're just getting right up and close and personal with this camera. Also, this building is not ADA compliant. Well, okay, technically it is. But I feel like there's some fire safety that we need to address. Oh my gosh, let me out. Let me out. Let me out of the room.
Your men should have stayed behind to find out who or what did it.
We are not made to spy on mysterious monsters.
Alright.
My dear, you are paid a handsome amount of money. Do not make me regret it, Karai.
I love Karai. She's so rad. She really does look out for her clan. Like, 100%. I think in one of the series she ends up with kind of like a Foot Clan boyfriend, and he's like super like lovey-dovey protective of her, and it's the sweetest thing. Even though she's really so could have stopped by your tail. Okay, that wasn't even English. That wasn't even another language. That was just me being angry. Why? Why are you locking me in? It's rude. Oh, now we do it. Okay. It must be something I do with the nunchuck. Let me just brush my hair. It's something. Something is going on here. And I'm not gonna find it out because I'm going in the wrong direction. Ah, here we go.
And if I didn't have enough time, the wind got worse, and the rain was becoming a thunderstorm.
And now we still have the... I think there's something broken with my copy, solely because I still hear the elevator music, or the elevator music is just meant to play in the background. I'm just so used to it. It's part of the atmosphere. Woo-wee. These flags seem very unhelpful solely because they're between the pillars. Like, I feel like there's somewhere that they could be. And also, why on earth would you have a tower that can just be like broken into by random people with extreme athletic skill? Oh, wow. I can fly, apparently. I can fly! And like, why would you have like little spinny things on the side of your building? That's so unnecessary. But this is a game. It's supposed to be part of level design, not... Oh god. This is supposed to be part of level design, not logistics for building a building. I'm not an architect anyway. I should not be having any authority on this, but I'm pretty sure that that would be a real pain in the butt for somebody to install. Like, a contractor would get pissed about that. They'd be like, what in the hell are you going to do that? What is that for? Is that actually going to be helpful in the building? I don't think so. Oh, this hallway. I hate this hallway. I look at this hallway and I think, ugh. Oh man, I forgot how pretty this room is. Why are they coming out of the water? Is there like a secret room? There's a secret room. There has to be a secret room. I like the openness of this one. Enjoy my size. Are they delicious? Probably not. This would actually be very painful to get in a fight with. Like, those things are, they're like solid, like a centimeter in diameter metal, which tapers off to the point. And depending on it, what the person sharpens the points to. And then the prongs on the side, those things are even sharper than the actual pointy end, than the longer end. So, yeah. Very, very stabby fork. Speaking of stabby forks, I'm gonna stab you. Ow! I was hoping I would hop into the thing where I could jump into a thing. Back. But apparently not today. I can still hear the glorious elevator music. I'm getting really good at recognizing things. Also, I'm forgetting two things. One, I can do this. And two, I can also press the B button at any point in time. And just save myself a load of trouble. I can just save myself a ton of trouble. Do I do it? Absolutely not. It's more fun this way. Ooh boy. This is one of those places that really messes with my depth perception. Because, ooh boy. Because I can never quite get where the lasers are and where damage is gonna hit and stuff like that. I'm 50% sure there's a coin down there, but I'm not going down there because it's not a coin. It's not a coin for progressing the story. It's just a coin for buying cosmetic stuff. That's what most of this stuff is. It's cosmetic stuff where you get like giant heads, and my favorite is the weekend weapons. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I'd have to look at it again. Like, whatever. I do love that they change up the level design for the second time we go through here, because then you get a little bit of change and you get a sense of the damage that this upcoming fight caused. Like this, it's all like electric shocky. Basically don't step on it unless you want to get electrocuted. Alright, here we go.
This place is like a jungle.
Oh, I forgot.
Level 2.
All right, this is it. This is it.
Sheesh, relax, will you?
Ah, Mikey. Sibling behavior.
Oh, good. Now that I understand.
This is actually a very fun spot for fighting solely because they kind of bunch up. Which you should never do. Bunching up never works out well. Because then everybody starts hitting each other on accident and it's just not a great time for everybody involved. Whether your opponent is involved or, you know, just anybody. Alright, who's gonna get hit first? I could have waited and gotten a lot more out of that. Like I could have, ow, damaged them. I could have done a lot more with that, but I'm having a blast despite the fact that my arm now hurts. Ow. Ah, there we go.
There was one more thing that happened before the park might be destroyed.
Here we go.
Someone's out to get you, Winter.
I need not worry. No one gets to me without getting through my general.
One day you're going to pay for your sins.
My dear, I wouldn't want it any other way.
You know, it's a damn shame that... Okay, this is gonna be spoilers for the TMNT 2007 movie. It is a damn shame that Winters was a guy trying to make things right. Like a good guy trying to make things right. And try to release himself from immortality. Because, as fun as it is like Twist Surprise, it's just his generals that are jerks. Because they're unfun statues. It would have been so much fun to have him be a bad guy. Just like some regular immortal dude. Like, what are you gonna do about that? Like, what are you gonna do? You can't do anything. Alright, is it 3 times? Yeah, it's 3 times. I can never remember with this guy. I'm pretty sure there's probably a strategy to do this faster. You'll have to check with speedrunners VODs to see that. Oh! Ooh! That almost... Ooh, let's not play games with the damage, shall we? You can just shift left and right. You don't even have to, like, do much. But still, geez, that packs a punch. Well, then again, I'm also getting bodied by like 50 other things, so. Oh, by the way, this is the second general to fight, so. Oh! Fight's over. Whoops. That's it! That's the fight. Oh, right, Mono, that's his name. Ugh. Well, that was quite a fight and quite an adventure. But yeah, why didn't we have Winters just be an out-and-out villain? It would have been so freaking funny. Just like this dude who knows he's doing things wrong and stuff and just like completely owns it. I miss that. I miss villains who are like just owning their villainy and just being absolutely crazy with it. I've probably missed out on some media where villains just own their villainness. I am going to make a lot of people cringe, but actually the Stream SMP actually does a pretty good job of doing that because character Dream plays just an out-and-out villain who knows he's doing it wrong. He knows he's a bad guy. He knows he does terrible things, and he owns it. And that's what makes him such a fun and terrifying villain. The ones who, like, don't know that they're doing wrong, yeah, those are fun. They're very painful. They're very angsty. But sometimes it's nice to just have an antagonist who isn't trying to do things to make things right. Like, yeah, you can have a villain who thinks that they're in the right, thinks that they're doing something right. But it's just so much fun to have a villain who's just enjoying themselves and basking in their terribleness. It's just great. I love it. I live for that. And it's such a shame that we don't, well, I haven't seen it as much as I used to. But I need to actually go out and watch some more shows, some more movies. I really like the campy stuff. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. That was the last film I watched before the pandemic started. I'm not even joking. That was the literal last movie I saw in theaters before everything got shut down. And I haven't been in a movie theater since. So, yeah. Also, it should be pretty obvious that I love really campy stuff because 1, Kingdom Hearts, and 2, I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I think that pretty much speaks for itself. Anyhow. Wow. What an adventure I've put myself through. I think that... And we're not done. We're not... By no means are we done. We got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 7 episodes left. I would say 6, but it's actually 7 because you got to record episode 10. You got to include it. It's so funny how that works. Well, actually it works because 16 minus 9 equals 7. So, hey! I win. My math is not wrong. My brain is not gone. I am a happy human being. Well, I will see you next week. Or rather, you will be seeing me next week. That's how it actually goes. I can't actually see you, and neither can you see me, but we're just going to move on from that and move on to the next episode when it actually gets put into the playlist. Bye!